All content and material used in this video are for purposes of review and commentary under terms of fair use. Also, the following views expressed in this video are of personal opinion. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh, and also spoilers. Well, that doesn't really matter. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to StormKing Initial Impressions of Spring 2012 Animes. Let's kick things off with the top 5 animes you should be checking out this season. First up on my list is Jormungand, or Jormungand, but mostly Jormungand. But anyways, Jormungand is a very fun series. It follows in the story of an arms dealer, an ironmonger, one who sells weapons to the highest bidder. And you know what? After selling weapons, it doesn't matter what happens, because I got the money. That kind of story. Jormungand is an action-adventure seinen anime genre series, but despite its dark, serious, and mature tone and setting of an anime series, it retains some comedy elements in it. These comedic properties are very, very similar to Black Lagoon, in the fact that despite the fact that Coco, the main character who is an arms dealer, despite the fact that she sells death, and death is always around her, she has to have her fun every now and then. So for those of you looking for a gun-toting, spray-and-pray, unadulterated, hilarious, action-oriented anime series, I do recommend Jormungand. Next up, what happens when you take H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu mythos and let Japan twist and play with it? You get Haiyore Nyaruko-san! Haiyore Nyaruko-san is an awesome and amazingly hilarious anime series. It is a comedy, parody, sci-fi anime genre series that not only makes references to other H.P. Lovecraft works and the Cthulhu mythos, it also references other Japan otaku stuff, like, for example, other animes, other light novels, even Kamen Rider. That is awesome! Haiyore Nyaruko-san has an awesome comedic setting and very, very fun characters and interaction dialogue. So for those of you looking for an amusing, nonsensical comedy that's full of crazy and fun, I do recommend Haiyore Nyaruko-san. Next up on my list is probably going to take you by surprise because it's a 2-for-1 anime series that I recommend. The first one being Nazo no Kanojo X, and the second one being Sankarea. Now, I recommend both Sankarea and Nazo no Kanojo X because the main reason being is that both of these anime series are a 1-to-1 ratio to their source manga counterpart. 1-to-1 being it is exactly as how the manga does it. It is almost as if they took the manga and shaped it into an anime. Like, they brought the anime into anime form, which is exactly what they did. It is a 1-to-1 ratio. There is no skipping. There is no extra scenes or taken out scenes. It is a 1-to-1 ratio for Sankarea and Nazo no Kanojo X. Both have a very good cast of voice actors, and both are very well animated. For those of you who like zombie girlfriends, I do recommend Sankarea. For those of you who like quirky but strange but yet also lovable girlfriends, Nazo no Kanojo X. And for those of you who like everything, I do recommend both! And for those of you who read both the mangas to Sankarea and Nazo no Kanojo X, I do recommend checking out the anime counterparts because it is awesome! It is seeing the manga that we've read for so long being animated before our eyes! So again, I do recommend checking out Sankarea and Nazo no Kanojo X. Next up on my list is the mysterious, chilling, but also lovable Tasogare Otome, Amnesia. Let's start this off by saying that Silverlink has done an incredible job in animating the Tasogare Otome Amnesia manga. They have done an excellent job. Graphically and visually, Tasogare Otome, the anime, is breathtaking. You know, despite the whole dark settings and background and colors to match, it is very, very beautifully colored. This is another one of those animes in which other animation studios should follow and see, if you're gonna do this style of animation, here is the example in which you should be following. Tasogare Otome X Amnesia. When it comes to the voice acting for Tasogare Otome Amnesia, let me say this. It is absolutely incredible. The voice actor to Kanoe Yuko Harayumi absolutely does an incredible job in voicing her. She is what defines Tasogare Otome Amnesia. At first I was like, what? Harayumi, the voice to Idolmaster's Shisho Takane? What? I don't know. I questioned that choice, voicing Kanoe Yuko. But then after watching the first episode, I found out that Harayumi did an absolutely perfect job in the mysterious, seductive, lovable, and very, very tempting and cool voice that is Kanoe Yuko. Despite the fact that Harayumi is voicing Kanoe Yuko, the main character of Tasogare Otome Amnesia, I have to say that she is the star voice actor of Tasogare Otome Amnesia. So if you're into mysterious, psychological, thriller, horror, romance, and lovable ghost animes, I do recommend, and you should be checking out, Tasogare Otome Amnesia. Next up on my list, and in my opinion, the best anime for spring 2012, Accel World, or as I like to put it, Accel World! Wow! Sunrise has done a perfect, absolutely phenomenal job in bringing Accel World, the light novel, to life. That is Accel World, the anime Accel World! I thought I was excited for Accel World, the anime, before, but after watching the first episode, it immediately brought my hype to the next level, to the nth degree. The voice acting to Accel World is perfect. It's almost as if they took the voices inside of my head and then put them into the anime. The voice acting is really, really well done for Accel World. Graphically, visually, there is no possible flaws. Again, thank you very much, Sunrise! The music to Accel World is also very, very good. It is very excellent. It transitions between the electronic aspect that is Accel World, but also goes into some rock, also into some mellow chill back and kick back music. The music is absolutely awesome in Accel World. And for those of you who are paying attention or watching, there's a little cube character, a little cube robotic character in the third episode, and is doing this thing that is typing, and then, does a little comment of saying, oh yeah, that bike is useless and all that, can't do crap. For those of you who thought that was just a random guy voicing some random character, you are wrong! The voice for the Tin Writer as credited is none other than Kawahara Leki! Holy crap! Accel World is amazing, and we're only 4 or 5 episodes in. Thank goodness that Accel World is getting 24 episodes. That's right! Accel World is a 2-quarter anime. It is a 6-month anime. Yes! Accel World! Sword Art Online! So for those of you interested in futuristic, cyber interface, fighting arena, action, drama, romance kind of stories, anime, Accel World is something I recommend. No! If you're not watching Accel World, that's the problem. You should be watching Accel World. I don't care. You have no excuse to not watch Accel World. I don't care if you're not interested in Accel World. You shall watch Accel World. So that's it for the top 5 of spring 2012 animes. This spring is so awesome. It is incredible. It is very, very amusing, fun, and full of awesome epicness. Now, there are 2 more animes I'd like to talk about. Both of them are sequels in a series. First up being Fate Zero 2. Now, Fate Zero 2 takes off from where it left off, but instead, Fate Zero is all like, okay, we took 1 season break. Now, let's take this 1 season, reevaluate what people liked, and, you know, what they didn't like, and we go from there and improve. But instead of just improving here and there, it did an awesome job in taking this awesome series and made it into a badass, epic sequel. Fate Zero 2 takes what Fate Zero, the first season, did and revamps it to a nth degree. It is awesome, epic, full of moral and philosophical questions. Fate Zero 2 is awesome. For those of you who watched Fate Zero 1, you cannot or you should not be missing Fate Zero 2. And for those of you who have yet to watch Fate Zero, I do recommend you take this time, rewatch Fate Zero 1 and watch Fate Zero 2. Now, the second anime that I'd like to talk about is Kore wa Zombie desu ka? Of the Dead. Kore wa Zombie desu ka? Of the Dead did exactly what Fate Zero 1 and 2 did, which is, after the first season ended, they took, well, for Kore wa Zombie desu ka, a 1-year break, reevaluated what people liked and what people didn't like, and made an even better sequel. Kore wa Zombie desu ka does not suffer from the sequel syndrome in that most sequels kinda, sorta, suck. But instead, it is an awesome, amusing, and breathtakingly cool sequel. So that's it for StormKing initial impressions of Spring 2012 animes. I gotta say, this spring is full of awesome, hilarious, and very, very fun animes. And if there's anything that you should be watching this Spring 2012 anime season, other than Accel World, which you should be watching, I do suggest checking out the other 5 animes that I said in my top 5 list. So the StormKing with the Spring 2012 initial impressions, telling you to read some manga, watch some anime, you'll like it. And for those of you who want a too long didn't read version, here's what I got for you for the top 5 Spring 2012 initial impressions, the too long didn't read version. For you gun otaku, Jormungand, comedic parody hilarity, Haiyore, Nyaruko-san, zombie girlfriends, Sankarea, mysterious girlfriends, Nazo no Kanojo X, ghost girlfriends, Tasogare, Otome, Amnesia, so seductive. Awesome epics, futuristic, awesome! Accel World! Which one should I read again? Enigma? Hayate? Always read Railgun again. Ooh! I can always watch Chaos Head in Blu-ray again. That's always an interesting watch. Or I could also... Ah! What are you guys still doing here? I'm pretty sure the video's over. I'm pretty sure. Because I've talked about Haiyore Nyaruko-san, Jormungand, Sankarea and Nazo no Kanojo X, Tasogare, Otome, Amnesia, and Accel World, otherwise known as Accel World! I've also talked about Kore wa Zombie desu ka? Of the Dead and Fate Zero 2. So what else could I be missing? Unless it's... Oh, right, that one. Another anime in which I should mention, and should have a notable honorable mention, is Hyouka. And other than the notable honorable mention, that's about it that I can say about Hyouka. What? It's a KyoAni Moe Blob anime! There's not much to say about it! It has a really good first impressions, but, you know, KyoAni's known for really good first impressions. You know, with its whole Moe Blob anime-ness, that is KyoAni. It has really good voice acting. I mean, we have one of the K-On! Girls returning to voice one of the main characters, Satomi Sato, and The animation, well, it's KyoAni, so it's gonna be awesome, very colorful, very, very graphically awesome in KyoAni's way. And it has a really good first impressions for the first ep. So yeah, I guess I suggest watching Hyouka, because I am watching Hyouka as well. There you go, that's the honorable mention for Hyouka. So don't flame me for not saying or talking about Hyouka, because I just did. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to watch Chaos Head in Blu-ray again. So yeah, see ya.